of Foreign Affairs has confirmed that Nairobi repatriated, in their words, 4 Turkish nationals to maintain diplomatic ties with Ankara. Foreign Affairs Principal Secretary Korir Singhoey says the 4 Turks had allegedly committed treasonous acts back home and that the deportation was to avert accusations of harboring subversive elements in the country. And as Melita Olatenges reports, the move has elicited concern from the United Nations Refugee Agency, which has called on the Kenyan government to abide by its international obligations on protection of asylum seekers.
The repatriation of 4 Turkish nationals has ignited intense debate within and without the country, a move criticized as undiplomatic and a betrayal to asylum seekers. However, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, through PS Korir Singhoey, insists that Nairobi was avoiding interference in Ankara's internal security matters and that the 4 are wanted for treason.
The issue of being accused of harboring subversive elements within your country who are undertaking activities detrimental to another country is a very serious thing, and you cannot ignore it.
The 4 refugees ought to have stayed in the country under the UN's 1951 Refugee Convention, which dictates that refugees should not be sent back to places where their lives or freedoms are at risk. Singhoey, however, says the repatriation is a dilemma for Kenya.
Have to know that it's a very difficult dilemma because there are 2 principles that we hold here. But one principle, the principle of non-interference on the internal affairs of another country, is a rock-solid principle that goes to the very founding of states.
The UN High Commissioner for Refugees has condemned the repatriation, urging Kenya to uphold its international obligations and respect the principle of non-refoulement, which protects asylum seekers from being returned to danger.
Sometimes we may take a position that appears completely out of tandem with principle, but I can tell you that in this case, it is very, very well considered position.
The 4 Turkish refugees were abducted in Nairobi's Kileleshwa, Karen and Upper Hill neighborhoods, together with 3 others who were later released. They reported being kidnapped at gunpoint by armed men.
The relevant agencies will set sort of assurance in terms of how these individuals will be treated.
The move by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs heightens concerns over the violation of refugee rights. Melita Olatenges, Citizen TV, Nairobi.